Hey guys, it's actually 328 here again. This is a video for matthewdiscovery1. I realized that you're getting your BR6 tomorrow, and I thought I'd be some friendly hospitality to help you out before you start the build. You said you want to do it right. Now I'm going to take my car apart right here in front of you, so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't have to try to explain it, because trying to explain it doesn't really work. Just take the whole car apart right now. Doing this about 10 o'clock, just so you know, California time. Alright. No, but if you saw my last video, dude, got the B44 all built and whatnot. So that's gonna be running here pretty soon. I'm gonna have to be helping you out with your intake. There's not a lot that's wrong, but this is the one thing that you have to have done, or else the intake is not going to be a very fun car. Just warning you of that now. So we'll use a 2mm right there, since this car is all metric. Let's get my 2.5 out here. Flip it over to the bottom. Yeah, it's getting scratched up. Been running it hard, dude. Crap, can't get in there. I'm just gonna use some sway bar. I cleaned this too, and it's still got dirt in it. Alright, that should be good. There we go. Just flip it upside down. It's easier to wrench. And you said you wanted to take about 12-15 hours on this thing, taking it slow and whatnot. Honestly, it goes together like a dream. The only parts you want to double check is make sure you Loctited everything that goes on the metal, and if you didn't, then make sure you do it. And if you don't know if you did it or not, then do it anyway. It's because I didn't, even if the manual doesn't say to put Loctite on it, if it goes in the metal, Loctite that thing hard. With blue Loctite, though, don't put that red crap in it. The engine mounts, don't put Loctite in those. You should know, because it gets hot, it just melts the Loctite, and it's totally pointless. And hang on, I'll show you in a second. Wrenching. That's what I do all day, every day. This is what I do. It should just plop out right now. But it's probably not going to. It's probably going to be mad at me. Hang on. Have to undo this a little bit here. Just undoing the top plate a little bit so it'll slide out easier. Got a little wiggle room. There it goes. Alright, the car is apart. And there's the front. Alright. Yeah, look at this. Suspension. Alright. Anyway, these things right here. This is one part that you want to make sure that you do not over-tighten. Put Loctite in, but do not over-tighten it. You get it down snug, and then probably back it off 1/8 of a turn, but where it's still snug, but you don't want it tight. but the Loctite will just keep it in there. You see these screws for the kingpins? Right there, there's two of them, one on the top, one on the bottom. Well, it goes in this plastic for the spindle. Now, when it goes into the plastic, there's a little metal insert in the plastic. It's not just going into the plastic. And if you tighten it too tight, that metal piece in there will come loose from the plastic, because I think it's just like bound in there with something small, or it might be like glued in there or something. And then you won't be able to get it in or out. So don't do that. I did that before, so don't do that. Just pre-warning you. And then this is very important. This is the only weak spot on the car, and I haven't done it to the back yet, but I don't know if the back really needs it. But you see these, how there's a nut and a washer for both. And these are on the hinge pin holders. And then on this side, there's, again, a nut and a washer. See that? Straight slot it through to where it pinches the diff case. Just holds the diff case together. I don't know if you can see it, but mine... Let's see if I'm going to be able to see it. Please be able to see it. See that crack right there? There's a little crack right there. Come on, bud. Focus in. I need this to focus, damn it. Anyway, there's a little crack right there, and my diff case is cracked. Well, I just got some all thread and 2 lock washers, aircraft nuts, and 2 washers, and straight slotted that thing through so it holds the diff case together. This is the best way of doing this, because then it won't let it be vulnerable. Now, as you'll see on the kit, when you get it, the instructions will say to put a screw in like that, and another Phillips head screw, which is so weird. Right there, I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there. It's a Phillips head screw. It only goes in about that. It doesn't go in that far. It's like this big of a screw. The other one's about that big, and it creates a weak spot in the car. So I cracked my diff case because of that. And so what we did, because I didn't have the parts at the time, we just went down to the local hardware store at the race, during the race, at practice time. That's when I broke it. Got some all thread and 2 lock washer, or 4 washers and 4 lock nuts, aircraft nuts, and we just pinched the diff case together, and I'm still running it like that. I've run it for like 2 or 3 race days like that now, and it's still going good because it doesn't allow any flex whatsoever. And all thread, get it at a hardware store too. It's just a big long strand of, like, huge long strand, like probably like 3 feet long, of just thread. And you're gonna have to drill out the case with how big the all thread is, or the size smaller the all thread, and you're just gonna want to straight crimp it, right? Just and that'll get rid of all of the weakness of the car. That's like the only main thing you got to do. The diffs go together like a snap. It's not like the low C. I don't know if the hot bodies was the same, but the front and the rear are different. No, on this they're the exact same. Throw 3 and 3 in there. Don't even mess with what the manual says. Put 1 in the back. Put 3 and 3 in the front and back, and then in the center put 5. 3, 5, 3. You get 3, 5, 1. Don't even put the 1. It'll be a waste of your time. Just put 3, 5, 3. Telling you this so you don't just waste your time on anything. And other than that, it goes together good. You know, shouldn't have any problems. If you got any questions, ask me. I've taken the car apart all the way, practically, about 2 or 3 times now, just for the heck of it. So, this is a video dedicated to you. Hope it helped. And I'll be interested to watch your video tomorrow, dude. Thanks for watching. See you later.